All right, Kelly, check it out. We got a really delightful mix of wines here for the 2025 holiday season. We got France, we got Italy, we got California, even more. So excited for you to check these out. Starting on the France end of the geography, Bordeaux Blanc, Château Loudenne. And this is Sauvignon Blanc Semillon that, in contrast to something like Sauternes, is going to have really savory character, almost into, let's say, garlic scape, leek, chive, lots of tart lemon. You can get fancy and say Buddha's hand lemon if you're really trying to impress someone. And less of like a cocktail wine. This is a great, maybe like roast asparagus. It's a tricky pairing, but could be nice with the butter sauce, or maybe a Cornish game hen with some Bordeaux Blanc. Next, Aligoté. So Remoissenet, big producer in Burgundy, of course, for Chardonnay and Pinot. Aligoté is a sibling to Chardonnay genetically and a daughter of Pinot Noir. So this white grape has a lot of the same kind of elegance and creaminess of a Chardonnay, but it's a bit lighter on its feet, fresh and bouncy. And then next, Alsatian bottle in a very similar bottle shape as we see in Germany for Riesling or in Veneto for Soave. This is Pinot Blanc. So it's like a twin of Pinot Noir or Pinot Gris. Just has a different hair color, basically. So if we're using a human comparison, but this would be grape skins, and it's the white grape of the Pinot family versus the pink grape for Pinot Gris and Pinot Noir being red. This is of the Alsatian white wines, not as full-bodied and weighty. It's coming in at 13% alcohol, and I think all of these are going to be middleweight, refreshing, easygoing wines. La Pietra from Tuscany, this Chardonnay, gets a little bit bigger. It's at 14% alcohol, and mentioning alcohol really relates to the body of the wine, just having a bit more roundness, heavier mouthfeel, and maybe some more intensity. It's barrel aging on this Tuscan Chardonnay. Another Italian white wine here, Soave. This is from the Classico zone. So it's like saying, you're from Seattle, but you actually live in Linwood or Kent. No, this is the Classico zone. This is Seattle proper, to make a comparison. Garganega is a great variety. Pieropan, the producer. Really delicate alcohol. I'm kind of pointing that out with the white wines, especially just to show you how they contrast. But of all of these, you could put this on a ski lift and just crush it all day long. So really excited for you to try that. And kind of bookending the white wines, we have a Sauvignon Blanc from Napa Valley. A really great comparison against the Loudenne. Touch of kind of winemaking in the color. You can see just a little bit darker gold than we would expect from like a New Zealand Sauvignon Blanc or, again, a Sancerre. Often seeing some bottle or just a touch of oxidation in the winemaking to bring that darker color, with a lot of that chive and grassiness and bold fruit that we get from a California Sauvignon Blanc. So enough on the whites. Let's check out the reds. Staying in California, Inglenook RC Reserve. This is a Syrah. It doesn't say Syrah on the front, but it does on the back there. 100% Syrah. Roman Coppola Reserve. So kind of a family tradition on this wine, and we'll wrap this up. But it comes with this nice paper gift wrapping. They want you to know that it's fancy, and I love how California wines do that, even with the glass. The punt's nice and deep, and the bottle's got some heft to it. So if this appears in a stocking stuffer, someone knows that it's business time. On sort of the opposite philosophy of packaging, but still with a lot of intensity in the wine, we have Australia. And the bottle is about half the weight of the Inglenook, but the wine is equally intense and fantastic. Based on Cabernet Sauvignon with Merlot and Cabernet Franc, evoking maybe a left bank Bordeaux style blend from Willowbrook area of Margaret River in Western Australia, and Cullen, one of the founding 5 members of the Margaret River wine community. Some other names you might see could be Mosswood or Cape Mentelle, Vas Felix, or Leeuwin, but Cullen really excels with their reds especially. Great to have a Southern Hemisphere wine in here. And then got some more France, and then Italy. Grenache-based blend from Châteauneuf-du-Pape. The Châteauneuf-du-Pape wines are always unique with this glass sort of embossing on the front. This is Alain Jaume La Miocène, of course based on Grenache with other grapes in the blend. Big wine, 15% alcohol, so get your barbecue on with that. Bordeaux here, Château de Sal, Pomerol, Merlot-based blend from 2018. This is one that you could hang on to and age for a while if you wanted to, but it's in a good spot right now as an early window with 69% Merlot and the rest Cabernet Franc and Sauvignon. Super intense grape variety here, Sagrantino, Montefalco. Get your Osso Bucco cook in here, or some ribs, fatty meat, because it's got a ton of structure in this grape Sagrantino, and I heartily recommend just a really big dinner to go with this one from Plani Arche. And finally, a little bit more delicate grape variety, but similar area of Italy. This is Umbria. A little bit further north is Tuscany, Montalcino, 2022. Rosso di Montalcino is the junior style. Aged longer in the cellar, we get to Brunello di Montalcino, and aged for a total of 5 years, Brunello di Montalcino Reserva. So while the Brunello and Brunello Reserva is aging, they drink the Rosso in Tuscany. Sangiovese showing bright red fruit along with tomato leaf, roasty herbs. And all in all, a really diverse range of styles and grapes, and these should all be delicious. Cheers.